Hello my Flicksters, welcome back to another video. We're back here with another TV review, and today we'll be joined with one of my friends on Instagram. Go ahead and say hello, buddy.
Hello guys, my name is Nikola, and I'll be joining today's review with Irving. I met him through Instagram last year, through one of the chats, and we've been chatting ever since. And you can follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd accounts down in the description of the video. And yeah, that's about it. For me, you'll probably get to know me better through reviews. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing headphones, it's because microphone, so you can hear me better.
Alright, so without any further ado, Nikolai, go ahead and tell us your thoughts and the synopsis of this episode.
This episode we follow Jules as she visits a therapist, and I can tell you, yes, it's another long conversation like the last episode, but I think this one has more to it, because we did get to see Rue have a fantasy at the beginning with Jules, like, them living a happy life, but then, that's the only one we saw, and it was at the beginning, so, it didn't really have a big impact as the ones in this episode did. Having them throughout the episode, constantly appearing, constantly showing, what love can do to someone. And I thought that actually this subject was, really good to explore. It's very well written. I think that the director and writer, I forgot his name, but he's phenomenal. Looking forward to his next film coming out in February, I believe. And the actress was great.
So yes, almost the same thing that as I thought. This episode basically just tells more of the side story of Hunter, and basically we get more of a better perspective of her and a therapist. She starts to get into her field, and we start to see more of the events that happen after season 1. I genuinely enjoyed this special better than the first part because it wasn't just two people sitting down in a diner talking forever. It was more of like first 20 minutes of it were about people talking in a therapist session or whatever, and then the rest was just showing us something actually going on, like action and stuff like that, like scenes, whatever you want to call it. Really, that's just the main key of this episode. It's what really made it more different than the last episode, and I think it made it much better for me. I really wanted to get into Hunter. She was very dislikable in the season overall because of what she did to our character Ruse, who's played by Zendaya, the legend herself. But you begin to feel sympathy for her in this episode, and that's what I really liked. She becomes very much relatable, and I think that we're gonna be liking Hunter more. Same thing Nikolai said, it's a very well written episode for the most part. The scenery is beautiful, the color scheme is nice, it's well directed. Cinematography was overall just really good. Nothing too, big. Camera work was nice. Like I said, the color scheme was also nice. Any thoughts about it, Nikolai?
I believe editing and cinematography were really good, it's not a really visually, big deal, like if you do some space movies or something like Interstellar, but it's really good for this episode, with fantasies and having music and everything, especially at the beginning, before the title drop. That was really good. And I think that also the camera work, was really good in certain scenes, like when Jules bashes the door. It wasn't, cutting all the time. It was just following her as she went back and forth.
Overall thoughts, I'm not gonna really say anything too big here. Just saying it's a great setup for the next season, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Let's say I'll give this episode a 10 out of 10. I don't have any flaws to say. I believe the show is going in a very good direction, and hope to see more of it this year later, they announced. So yeah, that's it for me, and guys, we'll see you in the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer breakdown. See ya.
If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment down below, subscribe for any more of this content. I will be joining back with my friend Nikolai back on the Godzilla vs. King Kong trailer reaction, or it will be a reaction video which will be different. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, remember, geeks never wear Supreme. And for legal purposes, Supreme is just a word, not a brand.